Hey friend, this is Anil, and in this video we will learn how we can use Google Pay in Xamarin application. Means how we can do the payment using Google Pay. Okay, so in this video we will learn the Google Pay, and in another video, in my next video, I will also let you know how we can do the payment by Beam UPI and by uh, Phone Pay or Paytm also. Okay, so let me create an activity inside our Android application. So here you can see I have just created this application for you, and in this application, this is a blank application, nothing I have added. Even if you want to check the NuGet package, so we have only default NuGet packages over here. Okay, so let me add an activity over here. So here I'll just click on new button, and here I will add a NuGet activity. Sorry, I will add a activity. So the name will be, I'll define, suppose Google Pay activity.cs. Okay, let me add this activity. So the activity has been added. I have zoomed out my font so that you can easily understand the code, what I'm writing actually. So here create your application here. So here we will create our application. So first I'll do just try and catch exception ex code. So in the try, first here I will define the amount. Suppose I'm defining the 1 rupees. Okay, and I will put it in a string, and long ts long equals to java system java system java system dot current milestone dot 1000. Okay, and one another variable, transaction reference id. So there are basically two ids, transaction reference id and transaction reference. So here you know GUID, the concept of GUID. So we will create a new GUID. Okay, and what will be the GUID? That will be, I will convert dot to string and dot substring, and here substring from 0 to 10 and plus UPI. So every time it will create a new transaction reference ID. Okay, now let me create here the transaction reference, transaction hyphen reference equals to GUID dot new GUID dot toString. So these IDs should be unique for every transaction. Keep remember, otherwise your transaction will be failed. Okay, so keep remember this transaction ID should be unique. Now let me create an object for android.net.uri.builder. Okay, and here I will define some parameter. So first I will define the scheme, and in scheme I will define the UPI. Okay, and dot second I will define the authority will be pay. So this is the basic authority. And next I will define the append query parameter. So what is the append query parameter? Basically this is our UPI. So this is the UPI in which once you will do the transaction and the transaction money will be transferred in this UPI. So here I'm defining the API. Suppose this is my another API. Okay, so keep remember this API should be the API in which you want transaction. Okay, dot append query parameter another. So here we will define the name and the name, suppose. So if suppose if you are creating a payment gateway or UPI for your company, then you have to define the company UPI ID, because once you will just click on that pay button, then it will redirect you on the Google Pay, and the transaction will happen between your Google Pay and this API. Okay, now let me add another parameter. So what should be value? So this will be basically text that will come once you will do the payment. I will let you know once I'll do the payment. Okay, and dot append query. So I will copy and paste actually. Why I'm wasting the time? Okay, now this will be once we have to define the MC. So suppose 40, it will go up to 40, and this is the TID. So TID means transaction ID. So here you have to define the transaction ID, transaction ref, and here TR. So don't forget and don't make any kind of mistake to define your parameter. Otherwise your transaction will be failed, and you will not get the understand why your transaction has been failed. Okay, and here define the TN. So this will be another tag. So basically whatever you, if you want XYZ, if you want to put XYZ, and here you want to put paying pay to XYZ, whatever parameter you want to pass, you can pass over here. And the second last will be amount. So that should be your amount actually, how much amount you want to transfer. And this will be the currency, in which currency you are doing the payment. Okay, so here I'm defining the INR. Okay, now dot build. Okay, cool. Now here I will define intent equals to new intent, and intent new intent, and intent dot action view, and intent dot set data. So here will be our URI, means complete URI. That is our URI. So that URI, from where you will find the URI, and these all are the parameter. So these all are the parameter we are doing in intent. We are setting the data, and here, if now we have to define because it will redirect to your phone, and inside the phone it will search the Google Pay. So here we have to find we have to create a method that is is the app is available or not available. Okay, so for that we have to create a method. So the method I will write over here, private bool is app installed in your phone. Okay, simple string, and here package name. Cool. Now package manager pm equals to this dot package manager. Cool. Bool here installed equals to false. So first we will take it as a false. Now define the try catch, and inside the try pm dot get package information, and here you can see the parameter package name and flag. So here we will define the our package name, whatever we are picking from here, package name. Okay, and the flag will be package flag dot activities, package flag dot activity. Okay, cool. And installed equals to true. If this is, then installed equals to true. Okay, and if it will come in catch, it means package manager dot name not found exception and ex. So here once it will come in exception, you can say installed equals to false. Cool. So here we will return installed. Fine. So we will call this method. We will call this method over here. Okay. If our app is installed, what that mean? And here we have to define our package name. So the package for Google is com. Keep remember the package name and don't do any mistake over here in the name spelling. Com dot Google dot Android dot apps dot nbu dot pesa dot user. So this is the Google package name, and here intent dot set package. If this app is installed, then we have to call our Google Pay. Okay, means we have to call a activity that is Google Pay activity. Means we are trying to open our Google application using our Xamarin application. Okay, so here in 10.set package, so the same package we will try to open. Okay, I will copy and paste the package name. Actually, I can't do the mistake because I didn't remember the name. Actually, what was the name? And here also. Fine. And in the else activity, you can define over here the message where package equals to package name, package name, okay, and show toast. So we have to define that toast also. So for toast, I will create another method. I will comment it out. Sorry, not commented. So here I will create another method private void, and here show toast. So in the toast we will pass a message, a string message, and here toast dot make text, and what will be the text? Android dot app dot application dot context, comma, and here we have to define the message, whatever message we want, and the third thing it's saying the duration. So the duration will be toast length dot long. Okay, finally just show. Cool. So we will call the show toast over there. So toast, and in show toast what will be the message we want to print? App is not installed in your system. Okay, GPay is not installed in your device, yeah, mobile. Okay, so whatever message is convinced to the user, you can give the message. Fine. So here in the catch we have to define the correct catch. So system dot system dot exception ex. Got it. So here show toast payment failed. Cool. So almost our application is ready. Not ready, actually the activity is ready. So we have to call this activity. Now we have to create an interface. So here we will add an interface over here. Interface. So the interface, suppose I'm taking the name as I app payment service. Add the interface and a string Google Pay, and here string amount. Okay, now we have to create a dependency service. So now we will implement this interface. So I will create a class over here, and suppose I will give a name like app service. Okay, and here I will call my interface IA app payment service. So I will implement this interface over here. So here where equals to new intent and forms dot context dot comma type of Google Pay activity. Okay, forms dot context dot start activity, and here I will define my intent. Okay, so here, okay, so for that what we have to do, here I will define the assembly xamarin dot forms dot dependency and type of app payment service. Okay, so basically we are defining here our interface. We are implementing the interface Google Pay. So what was our interface name? That is Google Pay. Google Pay, and here string amount. Not all code path return a value. So here let me check. Okay, we have created a return type. So here I will return something. Okay, now the interface implemented has been successfully completed. So we have to call this dependency service in our main page. So on main page I will create a suppose label, and inside the label text equals to Google Pay and font size equals to medium, font attribute equals to bold, and let's suppose the padding equals to 30. And here I will create a button, and the image source will be, so here I have uploaded already Veeam, GPay and PhonePe images. So here I will call gpay.png and the text will be Google Pay, or either here you can define UPI payment. Okay, so here we have to create a event handler in backend. Fine, let's move on backend. So in the backend, here we have to call a dependency service. Dependency service dot get, and here what was our interface name? So that is, we have to copy from here and paste over here dot Google Pay, and here we will pass the amount. Suppose I'm passing the 1. Now just click on run this application. So it will take a few minutes to debugging this application and deploy the application. So for that I'm skipping the video. So here you can see, as expected, the button is coming over here. So if I'll do something, background color equals to white, then it will appear better than now. Okay, so it's up to you. Whatever design you want to design over here, you can do. So I will just click on Google Pay and let me put a debugger over here. Okay, now let me click on this button, and here it will go on default constructor not found for type Google Pay dot app service. Okay, so in dependency we have not. If I'll go in the dependency, sorry, it's iOS, Google Pay activity, this is our activity is okay, and go in app pay service. So here we have to define type of this class. So here I will add a namespace. Now let me run this application again. Click, and yes, now it's going in our dependency, and here it's setting the variable. Yeah, app is installed. Yes, app is installed, and it will say true. So set the package, and let me check the URI. Yeah, URI is complete, and oh, we have not called our activity, so I don't think that I will be open. So for that, what we have to do, we have to just write a line over here that start activity for result, and here we have to define our intent, comma request code. Suppose I'm giving 4 times 9. Okay, so intent, what was our intent? So this is our intent. Let me run this application again. Yes, So now I will click on Google Pay. Yes, now it will redirect to on Google Pay. Okay, so here you can see uh, it's saying it want to pay Pragati Gangwar 3 at the rate ICICI and rupees equals to 1 and pay to XYZ. So what is the XYZ? I already told you that we have put it XYZ over here. Here you can see XYZ. Okay, and once you will create a receipt, then you will see this message also pay to XYZ. So here you can put the username. Okay, oh sorry, the comment actually. So this is the comment. Now once I'll click on the proceed to pay, then it will ask me for my UPI. So the screen is blank. Basically, I don't want to show my UPI pin. So I'm just putting my UPI pin. And once I will click on OK, so here you can see payment processing. So the payment has been done. And if you will see the message, then message also you can see 1 rupees has been debited from your account. So after that, suppose if the activity has been done, then where you will redirect. So you have to redirect on a method. So here I will create on activity result. Okay. So protected, override, and void on activity result. And here int request code comma result, and here will be our result code and comma intent data. Okay, so now based dot on activity result, and here request code comma data, result code comma data. Okay, so basically we are inheriting this. Oh, yeah, so now result code sorry request code result code and in intent we'll define the data. Fine. So now here what we will do, if request code equals to what we have defined 9999. Okay, and I'll put the if condition over here. Okay, and here you will get the result data dot if data dot get result get string extra and here you will get the string name. So here we will get the status dot contains, and if the status dot contains equals to success, then here you can show them a toast as per your requirement, like so toast equals to success. Okay, else you can do the false, else it will be false. Okay, now let me run the application again. So here suppose if the application will be success, then you can redirect to another page so that the page will show the payment transaction information, basically the receipt of the transaction, that the transaction has been completely completed successfully. So now let me click it again. Okay, just click on proceed to pay. It will ask me for UPI pin. Now I have put it the debugger in my Google activity over here once the activity completed. So here you can say the activity has been completed. Okay, and it comes on activity result. Okay, and status code equals to 999. So let me debug it again, and if here you will see what it contains. So it contains the success. So here you can see it's contain the success. Okay, so and here what I already told you, whatever you want you can redirect to on another page also. Okay, so if you didn't subscribe my channel, then please subscribe my channel, and if you like the video, then please subscribe my channel and like the video and share the video and comment if you are stuck in somewhere. Definitely I will help you. Thanks for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.